Alright, happy Monday. This is the Hit It Monkey Daily Update for Monday the 6th. Anyway, today was an interesting day. The market shot up in the morning and it gave it all back, and I believe it ended down for the day. Yep, almost quarter of 1%. You can use Doe to look at your charts here. Just type in SPY in the trade page and click on the quote sign here, and it'll pop it open here, and you can expand or collapse it like this. Okay, so this is the 1 day chart. So you can see it opened up higher and it gave it all back. Um, Here's a month chart, and it's got this, it's kind of forming this little slight double bottom here, but it's a lot easier to look in Thinkorswim. So let's go to there. Here's the SPY here, and I did change a little things on my charts here, just colors wise, to make it a little more easier. Let me share with you what I did, and I'm also going to show you, if you've been watching Tasty Trade and the market measures, what's been going on with the market measures a little bit with straddles and how what I've been doing a little research, and I'll just share that with you. So here's the SPY chart. What I did was I changed the colors. I made the 13-day moving average in magenta, the 21-day in yellow, and I did the 233-day moving average in this bold white line here. I also changed the 2 standard deviation Bollinger Band to this light cyan color, and the middle is dashed, so you can a lot see easier when it crosses. This yellow arrow means the 13-day moving average crossed below the 21-day moving average. This green arrow here is when the 13-day moving average crossed above the 21-day moving average. You'll get a little green arrow like that. Now to change these colors, just go to Studies right here. Go to Edit Studies, and your studies should be over here. All you do is you click on the gear, and you can change the colors by clicking on the box there. Okay, for the Bollinger Bands, you click on the gear. Here's the midline. I have it, the width is 2. I have it, dashed like this, and it's cyan. The lower model band and the upper band. And you can see it's set here for a 2 standard deviation move at that time frame. Okay, anyway, you should all have these chart settings. If not, just email me, and I'll email you the link to share my chart settings. All you gotta do is click it, and it'll pop up, and you can just save it as your name, chart 1, or whatever it is, and there you go. The Fibonacci retracement lines, I left that up until it'll stay up until you erase it. No big deal. So again, the high was 201.90 on the SPY, and this was on 9/19. And as you can see, the 50% retracement is down. It gets to about the 193.95. It touched below that, went down to 38.2, almost touched the 192.06, but it shot up later towards the end of the day, and it closed at about 193. From there it went up, and today it went up a little bit, but not by much. It actually closed down on the day, just a little bit here. Okay, but it's still blue on the Heiken Ashi charts. I like to use those candlesticks a lot better than the regular candlesticks. IV rank, as you can see, popped up a little bit today. Okay, so it's okay. I mean, good time for you to get in if you haven't gotten in yet. So at least you're not getting in when the IV rank's at 25. You're getting in when the IV rank's at 43.66. Still below 50, but hey, it's better than below 25. So you still got. If you missed last week, you can go ahead and put on some golden geckos now. OBV cross is pointing down now, so good sign for the bears. And slow stochastic is below 50, and it's red. Okay, so it's a good sign for the bears. Now remember, it could stay in this pattern for a while. It could trade between here and here. These 2 Bollinger Bands, it could kind of stay in this range right here for a while. Okay, in the meantime, I'm selling golden geckos, and let me show you what I'm looking at as far as straddles wise goes. So in the morning, I priced out some straddles. Okay, so you see how the Bollinger Bands are right here. So you can see here the lower Bollinger Band is 193.58, the top is 201.81, and we're trading at about 196. So we've got about 96, 97, 99, 201, about $5 or so, $5 and change to the upside, and yeah, and about $5 to the downside. So you're looking at about a $5 spread either way, right, up and down. Okay, so here's what I look at what I checked out. I tried doing what they call it an iron fly or an iron butterfly. I don't know. That's hard to remember. I might call this trade a honu. Honu is Hawaiian for turtle. But basically all it is it's a at the money straddle, and you're kind of buying the wings, buying. A real straddle is you do this, you sell the at the money put and call, and you don't do this. You just do it naked. Okay. Um, but I did not put this in. I did this just to show you guys. So look, you know what's interesting? So here's what I'm saying. I'm I'm selling. It's right here. I'm selling the November expiration, the 197 and 198 put and call. All right. So I'm betting that it'll stay above 197, and I'm betting the SPY will stay below 198. All right. And then I bought these, like they're about 5 strike. They're at the 1 standard deviation line. See right there. Okay. To so I don't have unlimited risk. This is a defined risk trade. But look how much I was able to collect. $5.33. Which ironically, right, if you remember the chart, that's the width between these 2 standard deviation lines at this time, right? Okay. And IV rank is right about here. And look at the Bollinger Bands, right? It kind of got wider. Okay. So I'll go into that in a minute. Okay, so check it out. I can make it's almost 1-to-1. My max loss is only 569 because because I brought in these wings closer. If I move these out to the 2 standard deviation line, my risk is going to be a lot more. Okay, but it'll be more like you can get it more like to like 2-to-1, or you know what I mean. But anyway, right now I'm risking 569 to make 531, but my probability of profit is only 41%. Why? Because I brought they're so narrow, right? The only thing that saves my ass is I can look how much credit I can receive. In this case, the credit I'm receiving is almost the width of the Bollinger Bands, right, or the 2 standard deviation moves at this present time. That's what the market measure of shown kind of covers your ass, as long as you can collect. What I was looking at is I want to collect at least as much as that 2 standard deviation width there. Okay, so this is what is, and that's what I was kind of looking out for right there. Um, Hold on, let me see. Okay, so I did not put this in, but I kind of wanted to show you guys this because I kind of wanted to know what I've been researching, what I've been studying. Okay, so let's get back to the chart. Now watch this. All right, so I'm going to add one more. It's called the ADX chart. Okay, so watch. I'm going to go to studies. I'm going to go to add a study. I'm going to go to all studies. Just go to this A and hit ADX. Okay. Now it's this chart down here. So listen. This chart kind of just shows the strength of a trend. And all you really need to know is, see where it says 25? Anytime the ADX is below 25, it's usually considered a weak trend, meaning the stock doesn't really do anything. It should usually just hover in that same directional area. Here's what I mean. See right here? Okay, I'm gonna put my crosshairs here, and then you look at the value here. But 25 is right. It's this dashed line right here. See, look, right when it got below 25, look at the price action of the stock. So 25, it got to 25 right about here. Now, once it stays below 25 for like 5 ticks, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can stay below 25 for 5 ticks, usually the stock just stays in like a narrow pattern. Okay, now look what happened. From here all the way to even here, it kind of stayed within this pattern, right? Those I notice are good times to sell straddles. Why? Because in straddles, you're betting the stock will stay right where it is, okay, within the amount of money you're collecting in credit. Okay, so what I noticed, I've been doing some research, and I'll scroll back. See, this is a 52-week chart, right? I'll scroll all the way back, and 25 is right around. It's this line right here. Okay, so let's look when it was below 20. Okay, right here, look, it got below 25 right here, right? Count the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 days, and the ADX has been below 25. Kind of rose up a little bit right here. But even if you look what happened. The stock stayed relatively in the same price range for expiration, right? Okay, it peaked up a little bit, then it dropped really low, and then it kind of came back, right? Okay, so and then so look what happened if you collected the straddle. Then let's look again. It crossed above 25, so you wouldn't do anything. You'd probably do more strangles. It came below 25, right around here. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 days. Right. Enter a straddle right here, and look what happened. The stock stayed right around this price, right? And you would have made you would have made good money on a straddle. So fast forward to where we are now, and we're a little late, but look, it kind of creeped down. I want to see, but look, you get what I'm getting at, right? It costs 25 underneath the ADX 25 line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and look, I want to sell a straddle. So anyway, I kind of wanted to see what happened today, and to see if this would drop or increase. If the ADX kind of line increases like this, um, I'm more into doing strangles, not straddles. But I was looking for a way to tell if it was a good idea to collect straddles or not. But I wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of you do charts. Okay, so I thought that was really interesting to check. Um, I don't use it too often. It's just something I started studying, so I thought I'd share with my members of the forum here that follow me. Basically, when this trend line is above 25 and rising, the trend is strong. Okay, so if it stays above 25, even if it's decreasing, as long as it's above 25, it usually indicates a strong trend line. See, like here's 25, went above 25, right? Um, so it's supposed to be a good strong sign, but it didn't stay above, and it didn't go very far. It peaked out about here. See where it started to decline. So that trend line is decreasing, of course, which is the bear direction. The bear strength is decreasing. So of course you would want to get out of the bear trade and switch. Okay. Um, it's not 100%, of course, like anything else. Like you look at here, the downward trend, right? How strong is this downward trend? Well, it's strong. It's increasing. It's increasing, 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 increasing. 25, anything above 25, it's a real strong downward trend, right? So let's say you start to short the market here. You would have caught this, and it went to the top right here around 30. Then it started petering off. Interesting about the SPY is it doesn't usually get above 30. See? Above 30, right? That's why I was kind of watching to see what would happen today. All right. Now, take that now versus, let's say, Tesla. Okay, I'll go to Tesla, and let's see what the range is on the ADX chart for Tesla. Okay. See, this Tesla got as high as 40 something. See, it's high right here. This is a high. This is considered a high upward trend. So look, every time it got, let's look. Every time it got below 25, right around here. Yep. Okay. And look what happened. It stayed there for about 5 days. Straddle. See, it stayed the same. Okay, but you got to manage your winners here, right? Because look, it started to pop. Okay, it started to increase, right? And once it got to 25 right here, strong upward trend, right? Boom. You would have stayed in, and of course it shot all the way up to here. So it's not as, I think Tesla's a hard stock to do straddles on because it moves so fast, but I just kind of want to show you how this ADX graph works. All right, so, but like, I'm sure it works great like on ETFs. Like here's XOP. Look at the high IV rank on XOP, 100%. Okay, look how high it's gotten over the last 52 weeks, 40. This is the highest it's ever been. Okay, so this is a strong downward trend. I would not do a straddle on this. Okay, I would definitely do a strangle and skew it a little bit to the bearish side because it's a pretty strong trend. But here's the thing though, if once this turns over, that means the trend is dead. Is decreased. The strength of the trend is dying, so it'll come up. That's why this is a good category for a straddle, strangle, a golden gecko. Okay. Let's see what else we can trade. Let's go to the grid page. Let's go to notables. Go to filters. Filter hide the earnings. Pump this up to 50. Close it. Sort by decreasing. EWZ. You gotta wait. Elections are October 26th, so do not trade EWZ. Let's look at XLE. Okay, it's a high IV rank. I only have a couple minutes here, 30 seconds. I just wanted to show you this stuff. Look, it got as high as what? 45. It's at its peak, right? So it's a strong downward trend. Same thing. I would not do a straddle, do a golden gecko. All right. Back to /ES. Let's look at what the market is doing right now. I've got about 20 seconds. And right as of right now, the ES is a little bit down. I think I got 10 seconds. Yeah, it's a little bit down, but it's pretty much the same as SPY. Okay. Might be good to do a straddle here. I'll let you know. Right, I hope this helps.